twice and reinstall it twice. The first time it corrupted. For the most part, it's annoying, but what can you do?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5, so 2nd and 5 coming up. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. Football, and the Packers pick it up, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick.
Yes, sir.
That's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen, and the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Throwing on first down is Carr. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? Right? We know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Again, it's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. Not much there, only a yard. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr lets this
go
for Renfrow downfield. It's complete. Touchdown Raiders. Hunter Renfrow, 42 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Carr will look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he is in
good spacing concept.
to bump the lead up 2 more.
We can stop playing zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And this return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Here's Jones
Are we back there?
And some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw right to the tight end, Tunyon.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
First down, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in.
Well, Aaron Jones is not stick running fucking linebackers.
Aaron Jones with a his second touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it.
Too
Also
easy.
may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Now it's the backup Mariota. Being chased out left. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down.
What happens when you play man
He was
coverage?
going through his progressions. Not there,
Need
not
the
there.
quarterback
After
wide
the 3rd
open.
one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st down, Carr.
Spacing.
And that'll be checked down to Drake.
Playing zone.
And he's
You
able
need
to
the
get it
spacing.
down to the 2-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Stop
And
spamming,
that'll
bro.
make it 2nd and short.
Make it tough for
Packers
yourself.
gonna use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2nd and 1 from the 2. On play action, now Carr. They'll roll him out right. And he'll
Too easy.
take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Raiders have retaken the lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Spacing.
He's got it in the
Get in now.
and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal
Throw
line,
another
about
route
the
out.
1-yard line.
It's going to bait that middle. Chase the flat. We'll go after the middle. Can't defend both of them in a quarter shell.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here's Lewis. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something,
All about angles and gap
and I think
assignments.
that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers throws in the hands of Cobb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards to pick up there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Oh, that should have been picked.
Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
Good hit.
That is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That is
Only time for us to score.
And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back at 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Too easy.
They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. The 20, 10.
Sure you want to play match defense on me, bro?
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. Carr now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Oh, yes.
Loose football.
That'll work.
And the Raiders pick it up.
Right in the
Raiders
April.
are in for 6. Touchdown. Foster Moreau in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run with Drake. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Can defend the pass and the run. I'm going to have to give me one of them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
You're going to give me the ball again? Woo!
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Looking deep for Adams.
Made a wrong adjustment. Put him in the fucking spot. That's my fault.
Devontae Adams. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. A final shot before half for Rodgers.
I love it. Sitting right there, bro. Gonna play that ball.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's going to be sacked.
There's a linebacker there in the costume. Logic.
Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From midfield, here's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time he spent.
So the ability is going to make it to where I throw it behind my receiver. Bro, that wasn't you, man. Fucking ability did that shit.
You can't just edit, right?
No, that was not your user. That was an ability that triggered from the AI. That was AI, bro.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now a first down carry by Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing now is Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up up incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Dillon. And will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. To throw is Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before.
I don't think he does, Jobby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return comes Drake. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Carr.
EA.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What's indeed intercepting this guy so bad?
They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll take this to the
You want
other
to play man,
side.
or you want to get beat like that all day?
Out of bounds.
Your choice.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Carr now on 1st down.
You're going to leave him open, though.
That's complete to his tight end.
Good job, me little boy.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response. Trucks over him.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Good block, Waller.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. throw with Carr. Steps away to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Here's Carr. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, got him. Come on, dude.
This is knocked away down to the ground.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yes, sir.
You about to get mossed.
There on first down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Oh, thank you.
Carr gonna throw.
Got mossed. You got that little ass dude on a 6'6", 250-pound tight end. You sure you want to do that all day? Better stop putting that little. Speed does not match with size very well, son.
Fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Buying time to his left.
Bro, on the ground. Touching it on the ground.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2?
Or stop leading in the fucking fingers.
You do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally because
should have been a catch.
Something's going to pop out of the chart and say, hey, man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a 2 points on defense. What?
Oh my God! Karma's a bitch. Oh my God! Oh, he was scared of the hit stick. Oh boy, Abram. He strikes fear and resonating gaze, makes defenders run away to the back of the end zone. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
This offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way.
Wide open! Boom! I told you to stop playing match, bro. I told you to stop playing match. And you haven't been? Come on, don't act like you haven't got him. Because we're about to get another one right here. Oh, they give you one back. Oh, they gave you one back. That was so lucky. I should have went aggressive instead of possession. Look at this guy. I'm still laughing because this guy's scared of that hit stick. I should have went aggressive. That was my fault.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here's Lewis.
Oh, get speared by Levis. Let's go.
And down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones.
Don't push him forward. You got engagement in the backfield. Engage him in the backfield.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Bro, that's supposed to have been a pick. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck?
Dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now here hauled in, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
To throw is Rodgers. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Jones.
Yeah,
and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try again with Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow.
Watching this one right here gave up because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. Offense set to get this drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage.
Should have threw another route at the safety.
Adrian Amos with the pick. When you talk about making...
I haven't labbed that one enough. Try to throw the safety off. I don't know if it was a bullet pass or if he was backed up. I don't know. Maybe I smart routed it. Maybe that hurt it. I have to go back and look. Actually, I need to lab that one real quick. What that defense was. Cover 4 drop, dime or quarters or something. Make sure I got the right adjustments. Probably should have threw a dig. I guess Packers has that in their playbook. Try not to use too many posts because Raiders' offensive line isn't really that good. But, you know, in certain situations, if they're not sending 4, usually you can get them if the protection's there. You just got to make sure. I could have probably, let's see, probably sent a vertical at it. Let me see. I don't know if they got a regular drop. I don't know if it was a contained drop. Can they move the ball? Gotta try it from both hashes anyway. Initially, I moved him over. If I should have did that, that's what I should have did. And then I would have to put something. Okay, I can smart route that and make it dig. I would have to roll out. So if I motion him left and then smart routed it, have the dig and keep the zones low. It's probably have to be the other hash because you'd have to roll out, yeah, and then Carr's gonna throw it. So I have to roll all the way out to make it work. You can't just throw it from the pocket. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to dig. I'm gonna have to block. I do it like that. Then I roll out. And then I'd have to, okay. I was throwing it too soon. Now I gotta find something to throw him off. So I would need a corner route from him. Throw it like that. Let's see. Corner route pulls the corner down, and you can throw that over the top of him. Got it. Alright. I'm gonna make sure I had it right. It's the corner out with Waller's ability. For sure it's a 3-man rush. Can't throw the deep post. The deep post is gonna get the second safety is gonna go to it, so it'll be the one on the inside. Unless we come out in a tight end swap. Let Moreau run the dig. Let them switch. Let me see. Like a tight end swap package. Post. Give me the dig. Put the post in the dig. Renfro's there, but he's not going to get the one play touchdown, so it's still good for whatever his throw range is. That's roughly 50 yards. Say if I give the dig motion, Sasuke, I mean the dig in route. Or better yet, let me give him a post under the dig. That way I got a mesh deep. And that'll pull him. Dummy. Nope. Corner's still picking it up. Means I would need, instead of a dig, I'll need a comeback. I need the post to go deep enough to grab attention. Yeah, that's it. Got it. So it's the motion out, comeback, keep the double post. Just like that. I don't know if I keep the crosser. Maybe. Oh, yeah, it's open. Now I just gotta figure something out for the deep post is only gonna hold off that corner and that other safety. Your read is gonna be the comeback to pull down the quarter, the outside quarter. And then you need something to throw that safety after it. So let's see, we'll try the, that's going to pull him over to the right. I don't want to pull him over to the right. But I got two open receivers over there flooded. So I want to pull that safety the other way. So I could use the dig, but I can't motion this guy out. So what I could do, let's see, I could send like a wheel route behind it, I guess. And then again, that corner is going to get picked up. Yeah. I don't want to throw it into no brackets. So right now the only thing that's working is the comeback. And that's if I throw it to Renfro. Now if I put Renfro over in the comeback, let Moreau run the dig at the safety, then I need something underneath to pull those curls and whatnot down. The curls and the curl flats. Let me do it like this. That'll pull the safety down, and that'll get over the top, but the quarterback doesn't really have the arm strength. So, might be one of the ones that I have to put him in there. I don't know if I can keep that dig, or I'd have to put something. Maybe I just do a curl to right at the safety. See if that'll help. Curl at safety, he freezes. Bam! Ah, Carr, you gotta get that pass lead. Let's try this again. curl at the safety, come back at the corner. Crosser should take the hooks and the curl flats. Play action should freeze the safety. Should have the pocket throw. It's there. I'm going to have to roll out to get it. Let's try it again. Curl at the safety. Motion. Come back. That will occupy that outside quarter. And I'm going to have to roll out to the right. The double team engages. 3, 2, pass lead in front. There's our cover 4 beater. Alright, now I should have had it in that last game. I just got to get the work right. Been missing from the lab. So the curl at the safety. You got the crosser. That's all you got to do. Nothing too technical. Let the play action suck them in. You roll out. Try to get the pass lead before the disengages start happening. I think other than that, I think we got it down pat. Come back. Curl. Crosser should take everything underneath. Out in the way. That's the only thing I worry about right there. Is when you roll out of the pocket, you don't have a great right tackle. And I don't know if I got like a delay. I gotta get a delay fade. Smart route. Oh, the fade just gets open. Ah, why is he running? Fuck, we had this shit. Trying to see what other options you got. I could do a double comeback. The outside comeback. If I do it like this, let's see. With this adjustment, that grabs like 4 zones by itself, but not exactly the results I want. So if I go come back here, bring him back, then another comeback, but smart route it so it's short. Double comeback, come back. Oh my god. Better pass. See, that's what I'm talking about. Cars pass lead, man. It's sketchy sometimes. So that's really just going to be the crosser is going to occupy anything underneath. So I'm not going to be able to motion Waller. I do like double crossers, I guess. It won't give me that. No. So it'd be cross. Let's see how this works. I wouldn't bank on it. It's like the only one that I'm getting is the comeback. Now, I could do the comeback, smart route the comeback so it's short. Let him run the dig at the safety. Carr's pass lead. See, he underthrows his receivers. Bad. It's like I didn't have this issue last year. So it's like the only thing I'm getting is the curl, or I could just go like a regular dig. Smart route, comeback. Comeback pulls. I try to pass lead. I'm even holding it all the way. Cards pass lead is just fucking word. Let me see if I can get Renfro. Give him the smart. Alright, that's not it. So it's the only one that I got. I think there's some other post patterns that I have. I want to see if they all work the same. I think there was one under slot. Just gotta get my lab work back in. So it's pretty much the same thing, except you want better protection. So you're not. You need your tight end to block because you're under center. You need your fullback to block because you're under center. So what I could do, see, then I need a crossing route. I need to run something at the safety. So I can go post at the safety. And then the comeback route and smart it. It's there. I just got to make sure that that guy gets blocked. I could probably just run the cross. Smart out route. Cross freeze. Car's accuracy, bro. I didn't have this issue last year. All right, let me improvise here. Let me. I'd have to do it from like. I wish he had like the out step. Like that, what he has. Flood. It's like, yeah, it's there, but it's not. So you have to have the comeback. You gotta throw something right at the safety. And the safety has to be going the other way, so it would have to be a post, something that crosses, something that occupies, and something that draws. And that would be a 3 versus a 3-man. Now if they're blitzing out of the quarters, then this ain't gonna work. That pulls him down. It's over the tie. It's just my right tackle. I need a better right tackle, where I'm gonna have to engage double teams on him all day. It would have to be double teams. And you'd have to know that they're rushing 3, right? The double teams, let the double teams stay. You have to stay in that pocket just long enough. You can't just immediately roll out. Alright, so I think I got the concept to beat drop defenses. I just haven't really tried much this year because people be dropping people back and shit. So I mean, they drop people back, and you know, obviously I could probably get the comeback for an easy game, get like a comeback with like a drag underneath or something. But let's play some games. just got to remember the post has to have a comeback on the other side to draw that quarter down in a drop defense. So I would need something similar versus cover 3, because I've been having that issue where I'm thinking I'm still playing Madden 20 and just hitting those posts from the slot and just murdering cover 3. You can't do that no more. It's like those thirds will start dropping back as soon as that post comes over. So you need to occupy that third, and that route has to be deep enough for him to stay on it. And you can't just no PlayStation, do not get hot. Alright, it's probably in the last game.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd down at 7. Here's Carr to throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
Wow. That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Alrighty then.
What often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Carr. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge.
Actually got a couple
and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Plays designed for
the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be...
Damn, bro. Catch the ball.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Receivers having catching problems today. Oh, you want to play press. do that?
To throw his car.
Why would you stop there?
Jackson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Real
trying to set anything up. They feel like they have
right
the
now.
advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
We got a spammer, folks.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Why are you swatting the ball?
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
The Hornets fuck shit sometimes.
Sanders first carry
Now,
of the game. Sanders a first down.
Oh yeah.
And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Now Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's not good.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal from the 3. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Rolling touchdown, Eagles. From 3 yards out, and the Eagles have taken the early lead.
It's like a slap in the face.
Get down near the goal line. This is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open.
Man, they need to put this shit on all Madden. Let me just be honest.
Good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So they elect to decline it.
Two questions. Played on the last drive, threw it to receiver wide open, he was sitting there and he went right through his hands. Twice. This guy got pressure on him and he just it's crazy. Jalen Hurts isn't even good for real either.
Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
It's more like a running back.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Alright, hopefully I don't get kind of corkscrewed here. The game lets me play the fucking shit without screwing me.
Offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
Yeah.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Fucking easy 5-yard pass. Maybe overthrow that. It just beats me.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Get into a rhythm.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
See, they want to use her that safety that you're trying to manipulate. You still got that route up under him that he has to worry about. So you just kind of throw 3 routes at him.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bear with me and trying to find some stuff.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Carr to throw again. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Must use it as safety.
37
You're gonna get
yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
They'll leave that safety alone, boy.
On the shorter side as a receiver, maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic.
One-on-one.
Usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed,
Reserve.
they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
We'll just stop playing man. He'll be alright if he plays man.
And off it goes. Rodgers on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And some room to work. They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively, because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders, and he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Yes, man, we're in the backfield, Madden. Come on now. Don't cheat us.
I always always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield.
Rewarded for making breaks on the ball like that.
First down, and that's exactly what he did.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Two minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard
take all these hits from these 90 hit power safeties.
Strong running.
You want to play the RNG game?
Look at a nice little drive.
It's up to you.
On this drive so far, it's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders.
Okay, keep taking them hits.
At 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Running right, here's Sanders.
Taking them hits.
Inside the 5 at the 4. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Sanders. And he gets
taking them
halfway
hits.
there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run with Sanders.
Keep taking them
And
hits.
this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders.
Back.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Look at the refs in this game.
Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Throwing on first down is Carr. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now it's Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Shot here before half for Carr. Flushed out right. Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
Indeed.
When this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he will be brought to
do something worse than practice
play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Oh, play the ball.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Get it.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Hurts. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive.
The game robbing me so bad right now.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
I resent that update. It's like every kicker in the game can make 60-yard field goals now.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Should have picked it off, Mullins. Should have picked it off.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to break
third
out of the
quarter,
end zone
so
not a good one.
you ain't got to do anything too complex here. Just play ball.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every
throw left side is complete.
Keep playing with that safety, bro. We're going to pick on him.
The score line, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road.
We're going to be out of position every time.
From getting right back in this game.
Overrunning and holding the turbo button. Oh, one-on-one? Okay.
It's a credit to their defense. They've kept
force you to use or something else.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and
sure you want to do that?
Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On first down, Carr.
Good user. Come on.
That football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You're trying to screw me, guys. You're trying to screw me.
Look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain. Or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Force the man switch.
Again, it's Carr.
Oh my God, this game, bro. That's a touchdown. Jesus fucking Christ.
I gotta apologize because I just realized for about
not throwing flags either. Like, come on now.
Territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm gonna get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there for the Raiders.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Carr now on first down.
You got to catch the ball, bro.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup.
Fucking up easy shit,
man. Physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Carr.
Wow, we're not going to block.
They save it. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay. A sack on the corner blitz. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go.
I cannot deal with the DDA, guys. I can't. It's just too much. You get behind and people can just spam one defense and they're just not going to let you get anything. The dude's just sitting there roaming in the middle of the field. So it's like basic principle that we get past the safeties aren't going to be there because he's basically playing it like a 4 with a mid-third. Probably attack the hooks. Just hit them with spacing concepts underneath. But you know, you need to score. You need to save that clock. You know, you kind of get behind on some BS. People try to chew the clock on you early. There's nothing you can do about it. They hit me on some bullshit early, and then that fucking 3-man rush shit needs to stop. Hopefully in the future, Madden 23 and beyond, whatever, they fix contains where they're just not just instant shedding from 3-man rushes like that. That's gotta go. If you're gonna play contain, you should be double teamed. Like I went in practice mode, like that shit should be double teamed, picked up. You shouldn't be shedding off like a fucking Superman. It's gotten so bad, it's like sometimes it just gets through max protect. Bro. See, now the DDA is helping me. Ain't no way fucking Sutton Smith's running like that.
That return gives them a golden opportunity to go out
Ain't ashamed to admit it either. Like, I can tell when I'm with help. That was help. Everybody just wants to play this. It's gotta be that. Man. Get the force switch.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Oh my god, look downfield!
He's gonna take a shot right away. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
So it's with the slant. You gotta motion hike the slant to get that.
And the Raiders have taken the
Gotcha.
on the road here in Buffalo. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
So this one, gonna be complete opposite because we gotta
Carr
get
will look to throw.
boom.
This is caught.
And you can't go drag on the 2-yard line because his route's not gonna go in the end zone. He needs 2 yards. So you gotta go in route. Smart in route. So it cuts faster maybe.
After you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did.
Try drags. Drags not what you want. Alright. Maybe the game stop fucking with us and we can make something happen. Show y'all some stuff.
As they run up and send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Bro, tackle. That's what's going on.
Pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Close. Close set, you play cloud.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Bro, the clock, like, come on, man, just hike the ball. Like, what the fuck?
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Playing a time waster.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Allen steps away.
Woo! I see you, Colts. I see you, Colts. Good shit.
He'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Play action. Now
I see you, Colts. I see you, Colts. Good shit.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Wish he was a little faster, but you can work with it.
Dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On play action, Allen rolling to his left. toward the sideline.
Oh,
Did he
missed
keep
it.
the feet in? Yes, he got
We're going to get right behind.
says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
That corner flat. Should have played over the top.
Isaiah McKenzie, 68 yards. And the Bills have come back to make it a 2-point game. Allen will try to throw for it. Being chased and fighting for the end zone.
Oh my God, he tried to run with his quarterback. Escape artist couldn't save you there, buddy. He ran right into my flat zone. Smart thinking by me. Put Diablo in a flat with that 88 hit power.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Just in case you thought Escape Artist was going to be it.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
All right, setting, I see you.
Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Try. Everything's good for at least one try.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
Let's go. Let's go. Why would you press him? He got 95 speed.
68 yards.
Cannot play press on that.
Able to strike quickly for 6.
A lot of stuff you can't press.
So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter.
Yeah, both defenses.
So this can be like a
exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind.
That's a freebie. That's a freebie. As soon as you saw that corner move, you know what it is.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does?
Got to use your motions, folks. You never will know when someone's going to get exploited being in the wrong defense.
But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
From just inside,
bam!
A short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard.
Now we know he want to run around with his quarterback.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time.
Fucking corner flat concepts. We own it. Stop spamming. See, I make adjustments for that shit. I picked on it. Just got done saying, you know, you're gonna run a corner flat concept. What do you do? Corner flat. We on it.
And if I'm the head coach,
now he's lagging
I
like
think
crazy.
it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Oh my God, you gonna leave Renfro open? Okay. Don't let that white boy get open. White boy get open now.
Carr now on first down.
That white boy get open now. That white boy. Well, you don't need speed, man. Sometimes they be just slow enough to get open.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over.
Gotta be a dig. Smart. Got him again. Forced to switch onto the linebacker.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that
I'm wanting something now. Now, just gotta keep doing it. Get your lab work in. That'll handle the zone. Treat it like spacing concept.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Good hit, Purdy.
Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Someone told me he's gonna go back to his little bread. Breadwinner, right?
One play interception, so this
play action.
They should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because a one-play drive return interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
You really just don't want it.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
From the 39, Allen finding Knox there, complete.
Just don't want to get beat with fucking deep bombs. As long as we give everything underneath, we are good.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
Freaking the free hits.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
Oh, I could have picked that. What was I doing? I had that designed perfectly.
Giving up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Allen will try again on 2nd down.
Right to me. Woo! Picked up on it.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver.
Spamming too much.
Understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able
play
to
action.
get it away.
And he slides and covers
Short.
up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go.
Now he's going to pull the plug. Pull the plug. What a bomb, bro. Like, people don't like dealing with my dollar defense, man. They just be rage quitting on it. I just kind of use it more or less versus like mobile quarterbacks. People don't want to sit in shotgun and stuff. I mean, you can sometimes like stop the run, but usually if I don't want to give up big plays, usually I'll come out and it doesn't take long for me to set up. I went on a mad win streak using it in my team and scheme. My scheme, your team series. I got to get back into it, but fucking Madden keep blue screening me, bro, and I can't. I don't like getting blue screened. Went undefeated with the Broncos using it. And I told myself I'm not playing with the Broncos anymore because that shit was hell. Like, bad. Like, you think cars underthrows and overthrows in certain situations are bad. Oh no. Yeah, this is gonna be the last game. My PlayStation getting high.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that met back in Super Bowl 37 in San Diego. The Bucs and Raiders are underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Should come on here. 3-4 over edge, which has my cover 3 cloud. Put him there. Okay, we got this guy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Just take on a block. Good fucking hit.
Blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress. Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. He can't get it
next
down.
one's a clean shot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Here's Brady. He drops it off for Bernard. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on second down. Brady.
Oh, bro. Oh. Oh. Oh, my goodness.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Boom. Good D.
Down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Gillespie was going to knock his wig off.
That leads us to a fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run. This is Bernard.
Don't push him forward. You wrap him up in the backfield.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Bernard.
Good hit.
Down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Not gonna be able to keep taking those hits.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On third and short to give to the tight end.
Shots.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A handoff to Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Shotgun now for Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run it here with Bernard.
Good hit.
They'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2nd down and goal. Brady.
Good D. Good D.
Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Bernard. It looks like he's going to be stopped
Good
short of
fucking
the first
D.
down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3.
That's why I like the dime rush, man. It makes it where they can't spam that Trey White inside zone the whole game. Shit. You got to lose, right?
Look at this, a tight
Oh,
end
come
carry.
on.
And he's
Got
inside
disengaged,
the zone for a
buddy.
Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard.
Got disengaged in that
punching it from a
situation.
yard away. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good.
When you
by
clog them
Sutton.
holes
And
up,
it's now
man, you can't just be
7-0
sitting
game.
there still fighting arm tackles. You get on and disengage and use that body.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
D-line.
Vita Vea busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Actually, I need speed for this. Just cover 4 and like some type of spacing.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd
space.
Down.
Good dive.
And this pass broken up.
What?
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
Okay.
And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty.
Seen it all now.
And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Escaping the
chase routes, okay. That's a free 1st down. Found out who your user is. Now we can really pick on him.
But I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big 1st down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted.
Now I can't control my user.
Picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively.
I don't want to
Getting
throw it to
inside
the
the
wide
quarterback's
side.
head and figure it out. Okay.
So if I left hash, right hash,
Because you can make
might
an
find
educated
another
guess
play. I gotta get it in the
not
middle.
all the time, but sometimes. And
That
when
way
you're
he
right,
doesn't get
you got a
those.
decent chance of coming away with the football.
But they did kind of rob me,
First
though.
and 10 at the 38. A toss running left, Fournette.
Blocking back.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Interesting, he told us that he likes to run right more than left, but there he looked pretty comfortable going left for a big gain, Charles.
Kind of like a basketball player who has a dominant side that he dribbles to. But the ability to cross that over, change it up, and break a tendency can often lead to great results, as we just saw there.
Yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down. So do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility. But now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette.
Good fucking shit, Colts.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Two good plays, 2 stops in the runs.
The second of their timeouts as as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And Suckup will put this one right through, and the lead moves to 10-10. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were
Plenty
in
of
prime
time to
position
work
to
with
put 6 on
things.
the board. Ended up settling for 3.
On the return comes Drake. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's Carr. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running sense.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
Oh, my God.
Drive keeps moving. Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now, Carr again. And too much juice. It'll be
Taking
out of
points.
bounds.
Fucking DDA's fucking
He's
winning.
only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time
That is some fucking bullshit right there.
With a big 3rd down coming up.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now they'll
No way
take a
that should
timeout
be
defensively.
being overthrown like that. It's a fucking simple route.
Timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now a throw right side, taking over to start this drive. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there for the Raiders. Play action to Drake, now Carr. He lets this one fly.
Possession.
Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No. It's
Alright, there we go. We got us cut a 4th drive beater.
Thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On play action. Now Carr. Steps away to his left. Man open. open. Here is Jones. And he gets this one inside.
Stop playing soft coverage on me.
Just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield. But a nice game there for a first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Carr.
Sorry, you gotta fit that in there, man. It's like it's not a hard pass. Jesus. Fucking Christ.
That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a play fake. Carr.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
As he releases
Throw the fucking ball, Carr. Jesus.
Has to be a little bit of frustration.
I got something for this. I got something for this. I got something for this.
This time
It's
on
3rd.
3rd down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
That's not it.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Bro, catch the ball, man. Golly, this game is so fucking trash. Damn. Why are you even throwing it that high? I ain't gonna play against the DDA, bro. Damn. One thing I hate about regs is all pro shit. Probably my PlayStation probably gonna overheat now. And tried the last 2 times. I had the perfect play draw though. Hard fucking dysfunctional accuracy. Kinda hope they kinda just do away with the whole abilities long term, because this having to rely on an ability to do something for you, it kind of takes the whole user input out of the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here.
I mean, having them wide open. They do the fuck shit. It's like once you release the ball, you have like a split second of user control. There's no fluidity. And they used to have, like, Madden 18, they had the pass control. And shit lasted 1 year. Now they're going to bring it back as a new feature for the fucking next gen. Like, are you serious? They like to do recycle content.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
What a Coles! Oh my God, he just wishing he was fast. Ooh! Coles came off that edge screaming. And then he lost his speed because he only 78 speed. Oh man, he got potential. He's been making some plays for me this week. Trying to use him as my Leo. Doubles, doubles, doubles.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. It's Herbert. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because
ooh, good hit, Abel.
Being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Good D.
Incomplete.
Put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from
So anytime they come out doubles, we'll just play big
guy
game.
a chance too.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Eluding the pressure.
Yeah,
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline.
How?
Of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Good hit, good hit, good hit, good hit. I love good hits.
2 to go on 2nd down. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Herbert. He's gonna find Cook.
Bro, he's out. He toe tapped out of bounds. Are you fucking serious?
A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Oh my god, I just got screwed.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra.
I seen the toe tap animation, but he was out of bounds when he did it.
And the Chargers
Right there on the fucking white line. If challenge plays were still in the game, that would definitely be reviewable.
Hopkins will kick it away.
But they want to take refs out and they want us to have backyard football. So here we go. On to the next. Let's not complain. Take it for what it is. Open game.
Not get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start.
Oh my god, he fell down.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Ah,
this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Don't mind if I do. You want to give it to me, I'll take it. That's what it is.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Now this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. On the give, this is Drake. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Thank you for playing, man. Thank you.
He's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
Not play man against Waller.
That's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense,
is
through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right
double team on Bosa.
Defensively,
It's easy. That's what happens, man. You give me a weak box.
And he will score.
You weak box me, bro. God, that shit.
Kenyon Drake, 62 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an
explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Man. There's the switch. He's wide open.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18.
Wish they would give us full user control even when he's diving. Like, what the fuck?
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you
right
did
to
on the
me.
last drive.
Give me that.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Desmond.
All those spills, man. Just go back to my dollar defense and see my evil. Works versus everything down here.
Start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well.
And your gadgets.
They took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Right side caught by Jackson. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. To throw his Carr.
We'll cover both of them? Okay.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose.
You got to trick people into playing the shit you want them to play.
And they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
That.
Carr gonna throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
She's playing soft on me, man.
15 yards
I think it's too easy.
And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That.
To throw, it's Carr.
Right over the back. Boom. That's what we're waiting on.
Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that
thing they want me to do is play gun bunch on them.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially
mastered
going
this
for. Going through the progressions. It worked.
That.
Plenty of people who catch the football. You don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. I Nice job coming off
Got
that
him.
and getting it to someone who was open.
Man out of the
Push the switch.
in for the
Back in the end zone. Got him.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on it. Are you going to put a smaller corner on it? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing football.
The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right?
Boom, like I said, all those fails, man. Just use my college defense.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Works versus switches.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll drop this one off to Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly
Nothing.
brought down. And a nice little gain.
This shit does you no good, bro.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
See the cut. Boom. Crosby. All those fails, man.
Max Crosby picks up his
Throw dollars.
second
Throw them
sack
dollar
of the afternoon.
bills. Make it rain dollar defense.
Charles to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
You can't throw one plays on it.
Chance in this one. They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly,
I mean, it can be beat, but you really,
2 minutes remaining.
people
in this
really just
first
don't have
half
the
of
patience
football.
to sit there and know who's in what. I do so many moving pieces.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert going deep here. Allen.
That everybody's in the right spot. They're better off punting that shit to me, bro.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Obviously, just a huge play, but Charles, as a defender, aren't you often taught just to knock that ball down?
Especially with a Charger, you ain't got no speed receiver like that.
Okay, just knock it down, take the ball on offense.
Hey,
But sometimes
that.
you have to know when to break the rules, and he did
That.
to the tune of 6 points.
Got him. Let him switch.
Carr.
Oh,
And
fucking
he's
Parker,
going to be
bro.
taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Wouldn't be Madden if they didn't let him get through at least once, right? Probably gonna have to slide protect with the tight end and block release fade, get a chip block on him.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
Watch
I think
for
it's time to
anything to
call your
corner.
playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the
Not
right
taking out
direction.
this quarter.
So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball
Right
in
in
the
the
hands
Abel.
of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Herbert off of play action. And this is caught by Williams. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
Try to undercut it. That's my fault.
Chargers. Mike Williams, 35 yards. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And this is back to an 8-point game.
We got plenty of time to work with.
throwing the touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
About goddamn time we hit a fucking post. Shit. About goddamn time.
Jackson, 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Oh my.
They'll try and run with Drake. And
that is broken.
This time they're able to get it behind the line.
I gotta probably go ISO. Flip that because that's a zone right now. However.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
It's like a delayed handoff.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
Oh my goodness, right to my fucking soft squat. Just right to me. Good adjustment.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it should be able to catch him in his face. Ugh. Guess I gotta highball it.
Picked off by Kaiser White.
Just keep your feet moving, Carr. That's all you gotta do. Waller or catch him. There you go.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception,
take it. Where's the defender out?
I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
They ain't gonna have him next year either. They let him go to the Eagles.
It's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping their 2-point attempt.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. He's got him in, complete.
13,
and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Herbert on first down now.
13.
And Cook has it left side.
13 on a dig.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 29, Herbert looking for the end zone.
Good fucking shit, Mullins. God damn it. For a second, I think they weren't going to let me play the ball. Shit.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Yes, sir. You don't have timeouts.
First down at about the 21-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To the air again, Herbert.
Right into a double team. Let's go.
For the 4th time today.
Go, 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 go.
Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarter.
And he's going to go down.
This game's so fluky. I gotta get lab work on that shit.
That brings us to the end of this
I
first
know exactly when to use it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
If I had Ruggs and a better offensive line, I could damn near spam that shit.
At our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at
it's like last year the Chargers used to give me problems, but it's so easy to beat now.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Carr now on first down.
Oh my God, Carr, bro, what the fuck, man? You want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it, bro? Like, Jesus.
The best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr.
There we go.
It's complete to his tight end, Waller.
It's too easy to beat this team, man. We can't be having simple mistakes. Oh, good shit. Now you just thought Bosa was it. He was gonna try to use. I don't know what he was doing, but he was getting some weird fucking shed shit going on. And even though when I boxed down to a heavy set trying to weak box him, it's like he just got an instant shed. I don't know what was causing that. I don't know why my blocks were on. I probably should have motioned height to get a stronger box. I don't know. There's so many glitches in this game. I want to start using that red zone play on the field instead of just in the red zone. I'll see if I can get some nice little check downs to the running backs. PlayStation's probably gonna overheat. I don't know. Kind of cross your fingers that it doesn't.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Ugh, I hate playing the Steelers, man.
No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off.
It's too late for me to be overthinking. I have to think too much when I play the Steelers.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas.
They got all kind of problems on both sides of the ball that I got to worry about.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there.
Slow it down. Try not to make any mistakes. Yeah, that's a mistake and a half that I'm not trying to make.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play fake. Mariota. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It's kind of open the book up a little bit. Right?
Now Mariota. That'll be checked down to Drake. Gets around him. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 to 44.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
First down, Carr lets this go for Renfro downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. Well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
I want to cover flats.
Nice
Yeah.
there on the tight end, doing exactly
We'll take it, right?
How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Bro, no way. I told you there's too much bullshit when you play this team. That should have been over his head.
Start that they were hoping to avoid the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around.
But I can't pick that off.
That interception early, they may
See what I mean?
how they go about attacking. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Roethlisberger. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Playing
He shook his head when
spammers.
he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Finn's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. To throw again is Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Steelers are on the board first here in Vegas.
A little disappointed. I threw a fucking pick that shouldn't have been picked.
And that makes the score 7-0.
But I put enough height on it. It shouldn't even been a bullet pass.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he starts at the 23. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
I love picking on users, man. Don't know exactly where the ball's going. Got him.
Throwing now is Carr.
This game doing the most. I tell you.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
And he underthrows
And
it.
it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
This game, bro. Can't be underthrowing the part.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Big Ben
They
of
would
the
even do
Steelers
that.
with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 42. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
And that was down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now the former 4th-round pick.
Good shit.
And his first carry.
Safety's hit too hard for you to sit there and spam inside zones.
Well, he's not the starter.
Some other weak
getting his
fool.
first carry off the bench.
Look at a fool that think he can sit there and run this shit on me all
Stay
day.
in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even...
You just got burnt by 86 speed, bro. Jeez. Let's go.
He will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. It's a big play there for Vegas. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Let Renfro cook you, bro. Don't get cooked by the white boy now. Don't let him cook you.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Carr to throw.
BS. Nations. Body clipping.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here.
Broken game.
They've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run the counter. Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him.
I love my dollar defense.
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Stops people that want to spam runs.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios.
Yeah, you're going to fumble again, bro. Keep on.
He will have a Steelers first
Keep on
down
keeping on.
able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger.
Oh! Oh my God, this game hates me, bro.
To retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger.
That's out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds, EA.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Challenge anything in this
So
game.
after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Roethlisberger hitting Juju on the slant. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
And that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
Well, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Can I get PI? Roughing the passers, like something like flags, refs taking vacation today or something. Jesus.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
But he can catch that. Whatever, it's for a loss
And this one
anyway.
goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd
They gonna
down.
flag me. Like, come on, man. This
And he's going to get this all the way
is so
down inside
fucking
the
scripted.
35. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger.
I can't
He's
get
got his
that.
big tight end
Like,
over the middle, complete. Now a
the
timeout
scripts
taken.
in this game is
Perhaps
so
a chance for one
bad.
more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now it's Roethlisberger. Sliding out of the
What
pocket.
concept versus cover 2? There we
And
go.
it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
Why isn't that a
These guys
touchdown?
have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The final shot here before half for Carr.
Speed kills, baby. Speed kills. Let's go. Let's fucking go. You be dumb enough to keep trying that shit on me.
But this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you
Caught hating one-on-one.
coming out on the field, maybe catch
You
them
know
back
better
on their
than
heels.
that.
And that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really
Coverage.
created a big play.
Force the
You
switch.
said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively.
Oh my God, speed kills, baby. Boom.
And this is gone. So how about that? They get the 2.
All right, we back on track,
They do
fellas.
have the lead now here on the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still
Needed
anyone's
that.
game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still
Good shit.
taking for them because we always talk about turnovers.
You
They
know
had 2
what
of
it's
them in the
been,
first
put in
half.
the
And once you
quarter,
start
I was like,
talking
fuck
about if you have 3, 4, 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
To throw again on second down.
Stay out in front of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Should have been tackled for a loss.
That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got a man open.
Good shit.
It's Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry for Harris.
This should have been tackled for a loss, man. We were on it. We're on it. In that backfield. I'm going to stay in single back.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Not today, buddy.
And Big Ben intercepted.
The Bella defense is universal.
Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Sometimes you be using it just because, man. I know it's clutch like that.
One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 5 now. Carr. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
It's about 8 playing the fucking Steelers, bro. They get like cheap shits.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's Carr. He dumps it off to Drake.
Ooh, breaking my ankles.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this.
Talking about, baby. Okay, yes.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way
Force Knight is covered too.
35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play there for Vegas.
You never know. People like to spam.
Now Carr again.
Don't let Renfro beat you. Don't let Renfro beat you. 86 speed, baby.
3 yards. And the Raiders are able to extend their
be trying to tell. Like, don't let them beat you, bro. You don't want to be the man that just let an 86 speed toast you for a one-play touchdown. You got zones on the field. And who's got them? Who's got them? No one in the back corner of the end zone. 2-possession game. Let's go. I told you that cover 2 won't get you fucked up.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation. They got to feel much better about where they are.
Corners are hard to defend if you don't know what you're supposed to be in.
From just inside the 20,
especially in the back in the end zone.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Looking deep here for Ebron.
Come on.
And his throw here's in.
Good shit, Hobbs.
From the snap, he certainly
Locked his ass down.
To go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Ebron with it over the middle.
Bro, get your ass on the ground.
But not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Spam post routes.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. Quick
Oh,
completion here to
so
Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
Oh! Woo! He didn't see that one coming.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on
He didn't see that one coming.
further. Play action. Now Roethlisberger.
Stay with him. Stay with him, Hobbs.
He'll make the diving catch. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Oh my God! I could have picked that.
Incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down.
Good shit. We got that one. We got that one.
Picks it, and the Raiders are going to get.
Don't quit, bro. It's still a fucking game, man. Come on now. Please. God, fuck. I wanted to see my highlights. So I gotta make these couple of updates to. I make change, like I don't run strong close as much. Every now and then I'll come back to it. I need to make some changes. I don't use the 5 routes. I use it versus blitz spammers that like to try to do the double edge. Like people that spam the double edge contain blitzes and shit. Like they'll do it from cover 2, or if I see cover 3, I got variations that I'll do. So I'll show you the practice mode. Yeah, I mean, it'll be against the AI, but I'll put it on all Madden so y'all can kind of. Hopefully, they don't cheese me with the block sheds. Show y'all what we're looking for in a couple of these plays that I'm running. Okay, I'm gonna give you the read progression, give you setups and stuff. I'm gonna give you the first thing first in this I form close. I put like the tight end split in, and there's a couple things. This out and up play. I need to make sure I'm getting my lab work in. I think I did it versus the Tampa too. Let's see. What I did was the slant. I don't think I did anything. I put the slant, but I hiked it like right after he crosses under, like right there before he sets his feet, and then you just get past the cover 2 with it that way. If you don't make that motion, it's a little bit tougher to make that throw. So I see how he kind of sticks with it and just keeps falling back. I mean, you can still get it against the AI, but you know, dealing with the user, sometimes you get that slant. Sometimes you can get people to run into, like defenders to run into each other. You get them out of position, they lose their assignment on who they're supposed to get, and then you could, assuming I don't get hit right there because of my fucking right tackle, that should be alright. So I'll slide protect maybe to help him. And hike it right before he sets his feet so he crosses behind the tight end. So it's going to freeze the corner. I'm going to slow it down for you guys. It'll freeze the corner as opposed to not doing the motion where he just constantly just keeps dropping back. So kind of watch the corner. Once he crosses behind, he becomes the designated outside receiver. So he barely got off to get the attention. See how the corner just bit down on him? See? Whereas he's like in the 15, 25 when he does it, versus if I don't do it at all, see how the trail route pulls him back a little bit deeper. So you want to make sure you have something, get him down low so that you can get that up. Now, probably try this like against quarter concept. Let me see. So that's ultimately what I want to get to go against, because I do know these double moves, they will beat match concepts if you use them right. So let's say if we're dealing with, like I know it could be cover 6. Let's try palms, because I know it's like cover 6 on both sides with the quarter matching. So if I do it with the slant, I would need something to go to the flat, just to keep that quarter flat down. So we got the bracket over there. Just trying to double look. You got to bring something after the safety, so it can't be a flat. It's got to be a vertical at the safety. Let me see. Okay. Just kind of looking. See, he bracketed to the safety still. So, trying to see. You know what? Shit, nah. Don't even motion hike it. He goes deep. Then we're gonna get. We gotta get something to the flat. So that should draw the quarter flat. Jackson should draw the safety. If it plays like a cover 2, quarter flat is going to bite down. Something's got to go to the flat. I'm trying to remember. The safety is going to take the vertical. So now your 2 read is going to be, what should happen, palms, that the quarter flat's going to be out of position. He should be. Let me double check. I'm going to block him. Let's see if the 4 routes is enough. Let me see. Double check. Alright, we got him isolated. I'm trying to get him to come down. Let me see. Let's do it like this. That way the safety should take him. I don't know, just run, boom, boom. Circle got open, so you can get underneath by flooding the safeties deep. You can get like floods under. Trying to get that route open though. Let's see if I can motion it outside. Throw a vert at it. Smart route it. It's not really going to do me anything with Moreau over there, but let's see if we can motion him. Yeah. That's what I need to be doing. Okay, so if it's palms, you force the Meg, you just motion him out. You don't want to do it from the slot. Motion him out, take one-on-one, double move. Then you use your size to get up and get the ball. See, palms over here versus a straight vert. He's gonna match up with it, but he's not fast enough. He's gonna get beat. So you can beat it on both sides. You know, forgot what you got to do. Okay, let's see. You can look at your receiver. When they have fatigue. You got the height. That's the only advantage he has is the height. He has the +4 speed, but he doesn't have much release. Route running, there's not much of a difference between man and route. So whatever you're doing versus match, you have to attack it outside the numbers. So it's Meg. And then as soon as he turns his hip, you can burn him. So do it this side. As soon as you turn his hips, that's when you throw it, turn his hips. Try to use that size. Carr's not very good at his pass lead on them type of throws, so let me see if I can smart route it. He should stop inside the 10. Yeah, that's a lot better when you smart route it, because then he doesn't have to keep running that route, because that's where you want to throw it. Into the route tree is going to increase. Like if you shorten that route, you're going to increase your accuracy, because it's really the same distance. He's still got to go that, but see the difference of where he's placing the ball versus keeping the route like full deep. Like you shorten it, he's still going to run a deeper route, but he's going to cut and then look, just burn him. So I'm going to start doing it that way versus match. So that's palms. Let's try it against quarters. Now I'll update this to my ebook for my offense. Let me go out and up. Do it against quarters. See if it matches the same way. Let's get him outside. Just regular depth. Use that size. Look at that user. Wow, I'll be trying to tell people, man. Size is the name of the game. Alright, so this is a smart route. 2, turn his hips. Oh my god. So it treats it the same way. It forces him to be Meg. So if he's Meg, he's not going to get bracketed. That safety's going to be looking in. See how he plays the third? The safety's third? Because he's outside the numbers. He's going to play the number 3. So because we have a fullback in running back, and usually they're in check release routes. His job is to bracket the inside man. So you get your meg assignments on the outside, and everything brackets to the middle. So you force it. You can start doing this like some other ways. Let me see. Now, what I was showing you earlier, if you don't motion him out, what's going to happen is I don't know, bro. If you don't, no, he was probably that was a game a while ago, Freddie, that dude was running away from Abram and got a safety. So it was kind of funny. So if I don't motion him outside the numbers, he's going to get bracketed. Safety's going to pick up and go to him. Like, he might freeze off a little bit initially, because he still will play in, but he's still going to bracket if the ball goes over there. Good user catch. But if he goes outside the numbers, safety's not going to pay attention to him. See how much the safety goes in? Now you got a one-on-one, and then you got an easier catch to go with. And yeah, it was like a couple of games that I had played. So I was just trying to make sure my system doesn't overheat, so I give it a break. So you gotta throw this one as soon as he cuts. When he does the double cut, you throw it. Because if not, then what's going to happen is DB's going to get his, so to be cut right there. That's when you throw it. You get the timing of it down. So smart route it, bring it to the outside, the number, 1, 2, throw it right there. Sometimes you have to, if you do it too soon, you're going to get that animation right there. So get used to your receiver and his route running. 1, 2, 3. Just use your size. Get that one-on-one. I got to start doing this more because I do play a lot of people that will play match coverage. So I got to combine this with the wide receiver out. I normally run it from the inside, so let me see if I can replicate Madden 17. They had the wide receiver out, but the depth of it was too deep. Like, I think they, like Madden 20, 21 or something, they fixed the wide receiver outs and made them cut a lot sooner. Let me see if I can just get, it's going to be a little bit tougher. But I should be able to, easy sideline catch. Obviously, be playing press or anything like that. It's a little bit tougher to the sideline. Can't smart route it. But you could use it to sell off the other one. What's that, bro? You could sell off the other one and then just get the other tight end. Versus quarters. I'd probably be better off just running this to the right. Oh, good shit. I'm gonna run it flip because right-hand quarterbacks don't necessarily do so well going to the left. Okay, so this can potentially beat quarters. I don't know if I could smart route that. If I just leave that in. So if I don't motion him out, the bracket's gonna occur. Let me see. If I motion him out. You can roll out and just, but you need a faster tight end. So I would have to put Waller in there, obviously. So if I'm playing someone that spams quarters, match coverage, and I'm particularly in this formation, I could just definitely just go ahead and check down to the out routes. So let's try it. We'll do it to the right. I'll check it against palms as well. So he's got to go out. Just wait for it, wait for it. Bro, Carr fucking sucks, bro. Can't make that up. Like the route's there, but fucking, I don't know, it's between Carr or the offensive line. Either or. I'm gonna slide protect, double ID, I guess. Okay, there we go. Just make sure I got that down pat in case of that, because I do play a lot of people that play quarters. Trying to see what other options I have. Let's see what else. You can get your quarters one-on-one. I need to try to test versus like cover 3 and match. Like 3 sky. Should be able to get it with a regular receiver. Don't necessarily need. If I go from the slot, I would need to slant to pull the seam flat off. So we know who the seam flat defender is. Get the one-on-one and over the top. Which adjustments? Which play were you talking about? Versus the quarters or the 3 match? Because it was slide protect double ID on the D line. You don't want to ID the secondary unless you're dealing with someone that's turbo blitzing or something like that. So it's just like smart route. Probably get him to play the seam, get him to go down. 1, 2. Oh, this offensive line. Got you. Versus the 3 match. You want to make sure that you slide protect. Usually I'll do my doubles and ID on the inside. Slide protects will double on the outside. Never double team the outside. You double team the outside, you're asking to get turbo. And there's nothing, that you can do about it at that point. Let's see if I can just keep him run short. He'll hold the seam down. 3-match. Usually, you know what? 3-match, the easy way is just to do double slants and then send something deep. That's pretty much all you gotta do. Just have like high lows underneath. That's gonna be 3-match. Like if you're dealing with 3-match, just slant, slant. You can do like a delay fade, and then you got your high low with the should be like have your high lows just like that. So if they're playing 3-match, you get your high lows, and you can just do that to them all day. Man, they got him accurate as hell. This is crazy, right? But because he doesn't have abilities, he gets like he has good. Like you look at his stats and you're like, oh, okay. And then you start playing with him, bro. Like you're like, what the fuck? All right, so he has 91 throw power, 94 short accuracy, 88 medium, and 87 deep. That's decent, right? And then you start playing with him, like, and then he has like 84 throw on a run, 85 throw under pressure. You think those are good ratings? They're not. You got to kind of everything needs to be 90 plus. Okay, 80 is like not even mid tier, to be honest. Like that's C grade. So you want to be like 90 to be like a B grade. Anything 95 plus is an A grade. So that's pretty much what you're looking at. But I mean, they're decent. Like again, like I said, you know you're dealing with a 3-match. Like I said, it's just gonna be slant, slant, delay fade, and then you can probably do like a swing and a check release, right? And then just take the high, because seam flats will always bite down. You can get easy completions to either sideline. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's average. It just depends. Trying to find some other stuff. I want to get those double moves. I don't want to get the quarter versus the meg. I gotta test it versus should be cover 6. Okay, so this is the low read. This is the soft squat. That safety should just, he's gonna play back on it. So nothing goes to the soft squat. He's gonna play a lot deeper than just a regular clout. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to throw like a swing route at it. Let's see. Usually you gotta do it like that. You get a swing route to go on it. Then he'll play down. And that route just like glitched the fuck out. And so maybe it's too far for cover 6 on that side. I can't run it flipped. But what I can do is motion flat to pull him down. Then you get the ISO. Oh my God. That safety got cooked in his boots. Alright, so let's back this up because I'm going to need some space. Alright, so make sure we slide protect. Make sure our ID is on the line. We're going to run a flat. Shouldn't need to smart route that. And then motion hike. Wait until he's about to set his feet. And then hike it right there. And oh my God, he got cooked. Car just, he needs more throw power. Like, 90 throw power, 91 throw power is like B grade. It's not super high. Wait until he's about to set right there. 3, 2, 1. I mean, it's wide fucking open. It's fucking offensive line. I'm gonna have to block a fullback and a running back. Only thing around here is someone's gonna get bracketed heavy. So let me see. Try it again. Just a 2 read. 1, 2. And now the safety. Oh, that safety was getting cooked too, man. So I need a third route. I need the flat. His route's useless. I need something like that. There we go. Now this shit playing all kind of weird right now. that motherfucker didn't even play his assignment. He was supposed to play the flat, and he did the exact opposite. He megged, and the seam flat played, the vert hook played the flat. See, this is the shit I be talking about. Like when you be trying to do practice mode shit. You know what? I know what I did. The vertical did that. Because it's still man match. So what I need to do is I could do it with a slant. If he still wants to play that flat, let him play the flat. Everything in the middle opened up right there. So I could probably get like a vertical. Yeah, R1's gonna be open because he's a check release route. When he check release, you know, anyone in coverage isn't gonna recognize him or match up to him until it's too late. You know, there's a couple of other things that I would use as well. If I get this guy one-on-one, see Waller, he can kind of do things too. It's like you don't want to. You want to bracket over there to the outside. I can do the post route, but you know you could get this against the AI all day, but then you got to factor in, you know, if you're playing a user, you know, so there's all kind of shit that gets involved at that point. So like I could probably do a deep dig and hike it before, so he gets the safety's attention, so I get the meg. And see, Carvey underthrowing bad, bro. Like last year he threw, like I think he had like 95 throw power or something. They just be making him underthrow shit so bad right now. Oh my god, he's like wide open. And they be screwing me like that. Let's see what other options I have. Okay, I could do that for the sideline. Let me try that again. One, two. Good user catch, bad throw. Like, that's wild. It's like the sheds on all Madden are just ridiculous. You gotta sit there and play against this shit. If you get the timing right, you can get it. I'm trying to see if there's any other way, because I do be cooking people with this route. I was just trying to figure out some new ways to spice it up, right? So I could run a short route. So let's see. Soft squat's gonna meg him. I gotta run a drag because I gotta pull that vert hook down. I'm assuming. Oh, drag. Pulled the vert hook down. But not what I wanted. You know what? Let me do the comeback. Let me see. Damn, bro, they screwing me right now. And I had the one-on-one. What if I do a double dig concept and get the one-on-one that way? Yes! No! What the fuck? I had it. I'm gonna have to block the fullback. The double dig, get the isolation. Fucking A. This is the cover 6, I think. I'm just testing it versus random coverages. So smart route, dig. Smart route, same depth. 2. I gotta throw something at that safety now. That safety has to be, because if I can get that safety out, then I'll have all kind of pass lead. So I could probably send a corner at the safety. I'm trying to see. Corner at the safety. Give me a dig. Give me a high-low. But he's got to come to the other side. He's going to motion outside. So he'll be the low. And then I'll have a high coming across. Something with a safety. What did I do wrong? Can I motion him? That sucks. Okay. Let's see. What if do it like this? Give me the post, smart route the post. It's running at the safety. That should give me my isolation. Bro, like, this offensive line is horrible, bro. Let me run into Renfro's side, bro. Maybe that might help. Give me the dig. Give me the post. Just give me the drag. Renfro gets bracketed. Okay, so that's still there. That's the quarter side then. All right, so I'm gonna deal with a quarter. All I need to do is just run a fake route at him, and then I need to run a swing route, take a quarter flat. There we go. Fucking offensive line is for it. It's like sometimes I guess I be overthinking shit, but I mean I could just same thing versus 3 match, like everybody's just gonna run high low trails and slants. Like I could do that all day, you know. Well, it's on all Madden, so you know obviously they're gonna get their cheat shit. So I'm just trying to simulate, you know, what could possibly go wrong. Like I don't want to make it too easy for myself. I'm not like the other people that put like 2 controllers on and then just spy everybody on the D line so they have all day to make throws. I'm not gonna do that. I gotta insinuate some type of pressure, right? So like I said, it would be drag, like crossers you could do, and then get your one-on-one. Look how wide open Waller was. I just didn't want to throw it because Carr will literally pass lead into a fucking coverage. It's like, bro. So you could just do like a slant and then just do it like that, and then the post route would be wide open because unless they're user in the post. Like you can attack AI all day, and I can show y'all to do that all day, but obviously mesh concepts will beat the post. I'm just trying to attack the neg defender, so if I can get them isolated, then that'd be great, but it's not going to let me do it with a speed receiver. And besides, I like to do things like, you know, I'm about to show you. Like sometimes I'll put Waller at the receiver spot, and you might be playing people that like to play like a lot of man coverage or something, right? So I give you good examples, like in the red zone. Or any situation where people like play too much man coverage, I'll get that tight end on the outside, and I already know he's big, you know. I don't have to worry about that. So I made a couple of adjustments. Like this is one of the 2-point plays that I'm using. I know, right? You don't want to run a drag route if you're ever going for 2s, because sometimes people might play underneath coverage or something like that, and you might get hit like right there on the line or something, and you're not going to convert. So what I like to do is I'll go with an out route, and then I'll motion the out route, and then I'll smart route it, so I'm guaranteed that he's going to go in the end zone. Okay, it's going to be a lot more successful than running a drag route. A drag route, you're not guaranteed. Sometimes they'll run behind the line of scrimmage or something, you know. And what I'll do is I'll motion, and if I catch him in man, I'll wait until he's about to set his feet, and then just use his size, go up for the ball. See, I'll do it again. Now, if I wanted the spacing, I'll do the drag. So like if I know they're in zone, I'll show you in a sec. Obviously, I know he's not in this situation. Pull back on the stick sometime. See, practice mode, it's not going to necessarily let you get this route off, because they're not going to press him. They're playing off coverage. If they play off coverage, he's going to be right there in the passing lane. But if I can find a press coverage to show you guys a little bit better. Let's see. I don't know if there's any cover 1 press or anything press. Okay, cover one, Robert press. Yeah, you're not even pressing him. There you go. Just use your size, just like that. Like anytime I see someone playing man coverage on Waller, they're asking for it, right? Because I already know that I can do stuff like that with it, regardless of who's on it. If they're going to use Jalen Ramsey, same results. You know, every now and then he might get lucky and his ability might trigger, but end of the day, you know, I'm pretty fast with the click on it, where I can animate before the DB can react. Usually the DB will be stuck in my animation trying to defend me instead of actually getting a jump on the ball. If I can get Carr to throw a good ball, look at it, I can animate. It's just Carr just throws bad passes sometimes when you're this close. There's nothing I can do about that. See, I'm getting all the animations. I'm more successful in the game. See, I'll get all the animations for them. It's just really, they're not playing like a user would. Like a user would press and he'd be stuck on the inside, so I'm going to have to kind of improvise here and motion him in. Look at her. Look at that user catch. Boom. Slow it down. That was actually a nice user catch too. Like you can't be, that was a back shoulder. That was a nice back shoulder. Try it again. Just try to use your size again, so that's all you gotta do. Now obviously all Madden practice mode not gonna let you win all of them. Look at that. Oh, and it was a throw out of sack. Well, I mean, look at that. That's the first time I actually seen that animation happen. But you just be on that aggressive and that R1, and you see how I'm controlling my user? Like when you see him right there, you see that? See how close the ball is? See where the ball's at? I've already got my user and I'm pulling down on the stick and getting in front of the DB. Slow it up a little bit for you guys. Look at that. You get on it real quick. As soon as the ball leaves your quarterback hand, man, you get on your positioning. You got lucky with that one. Cause I try to high pass it. I try to be fancy. Sometimes DBs can't. There we go. Look at that. That was the high pass I was looking for. You know, if you got like a short DB on you, bro, you can just highball the fuck out of them. Just make sure you're not analog passing. You start analogging and trying to high pass, low pass, you're going to throw an inaccurate pass. So just sit there, highball. Got to get your work in. Try not to do possession too, like one-on-one. Look at that catch. You've used possession too much, like if he's still making this break on the ball, sometimes what he'll do is he'll get on the ground and the DB will jump out in front of him. So I try not to do any possession catches with a bigger guy, especially if I know it's going to be him bracketed or whatever. But the main thing is you just want to make sure you're animating. Like some of y'all might need to practice. Come in, as long as you're animating on every play in practice mode, bro, you'll go into a game in regs and it'll be unstoppable. Like you'll come away with, because it's on all pro. Your success rate on all pro is going to be a lot higher than this crap on all Madden, because they're going to make it to where it seems like it's tough when it's really not. See, I'm going to try back shoulder. Ooh, that was a nice animation, but they don't let me get a catch. Let's try to do that again. Throw it behind. I'm going to pass lead inside. Throw it behind the DB while the DB is looking to the sidelines. Let's see. Pass lead inside. Oh, that was a beautiful catch. Now I know how to get that animation. Let me see. You pass lead to the receiver's back. So I'm pass leading this way, directly this way behind his back, while he's looking at me in the sideline. And that's going to be your back shoulder tornado catch. All right, let's get some work on it. Didn't click down on it. Let's try it again. Pass lead. Look, got it again. Got the tornado catch animation down. So it's going to be your pass lead behind. Look at there, 3 in a row. That's the tornado catch. Aggressive. All right, do it again. Pass lead behind. 4 in a row. I got the tornado catch, guys. Hey. Throw it behind. Tornado catch. All right, so now I know your pass lead will determine your animation that you get. Okay, so if you pass lead behind, another one. Hey, tornado catch, what? Pass lead behind. Ah, come on. As long as they're not shading inside, you should be good. So that's like 5 in a row, tornado catches. Probably would have got it in. Now they're gonna cheat me now. See, pass lead behind. Now you're gonna blitz me. Can't be cheating me so much. They don't like getting beat. They do not like getting beat. Oh, there we go again. Tornado catch. I like that animation. It's safe. You don't resolute to contact. There we go. Boom. And then you make the DB look silly when you do it. And now, what I want to do, that's the red zone animation. Now, obviously, you're not going to get that out the red zone. I want to see the animation that it triggers if you're a little bit further. Like if you're in open space, let's see what animation triggers if you throw it behind. Because usually I just pass lead it out in front. So if I'm pass leading behind, it's going to give you a nice regular catch. Just kind of see. It's like my favorite route in the game, especially that I play like man coverage and shit. I like pass leading behind him. It's like he goes right to where it needs to be. Only thing is, yeah, and then you can come back. All right, so that right there I got to be careful with because he stopped, and I think I had that animation before when I thought I was pass leading in front. See how you just stopped right there? I mean, it's fine. Like in practice mode, it looked good. Sometimes you gotta be careful. So just get your user on. And then you can switch it up. And then see, they're not gonna let you make that throw while he's cutting. So you could probably pump fake it. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Oh, the pump fake. Oh, come on, Madden. He was beat. Let me see. Go with the out and up. I ain't like where he passed led. I need that reticle to go shorter. So you gotta sell it, right? Yeah, they're not gonna let me sell it where I want it. That's fine. That's a high point. Throw it up, he jumps. Throw it behind, he catches it in his torso. Press down, and he stops his route. He catches it in his chest. Pass lead in front, he'll get those animations to the sideline. So for 2 o'clock, he'll get that. For 5 o'clock. Now he missed that at a 5 o'clock angle. 5 o'clock. It allows you to turn around and air truck. Because you're not just having control of the receiver catching the ball. You're going to initially take his route. So you go 5 o'clock. You can run and turn the ball back inside. So if you're dealing with someone that likes to hit stick or something, you could possibly make a miss with a 5 o'clock pass lead. You go with a 7 o'clock, you probably possession catch it because it's low and away. You go like 9, 10 o'clock. It's a little jump ball. Not necessarily what you want it. Try it again, 9, 10 o'clock. And then we got high ball, low ball. So you got high ball, which is fine. And you got low ball. You just make sure when you high ball, low ball, you don't pass it. That's really the only thing. Other than that, that's something that I do hope they fix. Good catch. Is the bumping needs to stop. The route bumping, like they either need to bring refs back or something. But that right, like, I don't know, it slows your receiver up. Like your receiver getting slowed up because there's too much clipping going on. Like these dudes are literally like conjoined twins right now. See, their arms are just going through their torsos and shit. And that'd be like the main thing that I'd be mad at, for real. Like, I mean, it was still a good catch by him, but like, there's so much shit that they could have cleaned up on this. Like, players should not be like forearms and biceps shouldn't be crossing together like that. Like, that's like one of my biggest things. Trying to see. I wish I could get that wide post route with the out and up. I can run them together. Good catch. I would probably use Waller for that route though. Moreau not super fast. Or I can send. Ooh, and Moreau, I see you, buddy. Don't let it fool you, man. Moreau doesn't have all the best catch animations in this game. I'll definitely come on tomorrow and try to do some new shit. But hopefully they, well, really, my issue with this game is I keep having these blue screens. And prior, when I used to get them, you know, it was fine. I'd be able to get back on. You know, and as long as I didn't change menus or anything like that, I'd be able to keep playing. You know, unless my PlayStation ran hot due to the weather or whatever. But now what happens is I get blue screen, and it's like the whole game is like I get data corrupted. I have to delete the game. I get these weird error codes on top of the blue screen error code. Then I have to delete the game, reinstall it, and it's getting real fucking annoying, to be honest. But I try to put, something out there. Try to get some film. Try to get ready for Madden 23 because it's just right around the corner. Probably not gonna have a PS5 off the gate, but I do plan on getting one maybe this year. Hopefully, usually, like I said, usually 4 years after a system comes out, usually I'm able to go ahead and acquire one. But I think COVID and the shortages of their superconductors or whatever, made it hard for them to put things in the stores, where usually that's what I would do, is I buy it from the store. But we'll see, man. They're selling the shit for the next gen, like all the features and stuff, and they're basically just gonna give us copy paste. It sucks. Kind of just makes you feel like they're forcing you to buy next gen. Like currently this game, I can barely play it as much as I want, for real. Like I try to play it, but like I said, with the blue screens now, and I have to delete the game and keep reinstalling, it's just pissing me off, for real. I will catch y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do some more stuff. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. I probably won't be too late tomorrow, but we will see. And this is fucked up. They're trying to make you pre-order for 10% off. And I did it last year. Spent too much money on it. He's supposed to don't really be giving you, like, they don't give you anything. They give you MUT shit, like a bunch of MUT cards and shit that really don't add up to shit. It's like, really, you want to pay that extra money for it? Or I don't know. We'll see, man. I will catch y'all guys tomorrow.